Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavad-Gītā as it is, chapter 17, text 1, 17.1. Please repeat the sloka. Arjuna uvāca ye śāstra-vidhim utsṛjya yajante śraddhayānvitāḥ teṣāṁ niṣṭhā Kṛṣṇa sattvam tamaḥ. Arjuna uvāca ye śāstra-vidhim utsṛjya yajante śraddhayānvitāḥ teṣāṁ niṣṭhā Kṛṣṇa sattvam tamaḥ. Arjuna uvāca ye śāstra-vidhim utsṛjya yajante śraddhayānvitāḥ teṣāṁ niṣṭhā Kṛṣṇa sattvam tamaḥ. Translation Prabhu Prabhupada ki jai. Someone can read translation? Yeah.
Arjuna inquired, O Kṛṣṇa, what is the situation of those who do not follow the principles of scripture but worship according to their own imagination? Are they in goodness, in passion, or in ignorance?
In the 4th chapter, 39th verse, it is said that a person faithful to a particular type of worship gradually becomes elevated to a stage of knowledge and attains the highest perfectional stage of peace and prosperity. In 16th chapter, it is concluded that one who does not follow the principles laid down in the scriptures is called an asura, demon, and one who follows the scriptural injunctions faithfully is called a deva or demigod. Now, if one with faith follows some rules which are not mentioned in the scriptural injunctions, what is his position? This doubt of Arjuna is to be cleared by Kṛṣṇa. Are those who create some sort of God by selecting a human being and placing their faith in him, worshipping in goodness, passion, or ignorance? Do such persons attain the perfectional stage of life? It is possible for them to be situated in real knowledge and elevate themselves to the highest perfectional stage. Do those who do not follow the rules and regulations of the scriptures but who have faith in something and worship gods and demigods and man attain success in their effort? Arjuna is putting these questions to Kṛṣṇa.
Sri Chaitanya Manopishtam Sthavinam Yena Mudare Swayam Rupagatam Vakyam Tatati Supatatikam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasad Mudare Shrimade Jai Pataka Swami Nidinamine Namacharya Padaya Nitaya Kavapradayane Gaura Gada Damadaya Nagara Gramadarne Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasad Mudare Shrimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Śrīvāsādi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rāma, Rāma Rāma, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubhyeva ca patitānaṁ pāvanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Welcome to this Gita Yoga Center Saturday evening Gita session. Anybody is new? First time? Coming first time? Your name? Lakshmi. You are from? Andhra Pradesh. So this is your daughters. So please welcome this Mataji by once chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rāma, Rāma Rāma, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So now we are starting a new chapter. The chapter is named as the Divisions of Faith. What does it mean, the divisions of faith? Faith means one, right? What does it mean, divisions in faith? So Arjuna is putting a question in front of Kṛṣṇa. If someone, without the scriptures injection, they are following something, does they belong to sattva guna, or rajo guna, or tamaḥ? Each and everything in our life we can classify into three things, three modes: sattva, rajo and tamaḥ. But if we read the scriptures always glorify the sattva guna. But unfortunately, none of us are in sattva guna. Can you say that I am in sattva guna? I don't have tinge of rajo guna or tamo guna. No. But the scriptures is glorifying like anything like a goodness. Because after coming to the goodness only we can go to the pure transcendental stage. Before that we can't go. Okay. Now the problem is, in Kali Yuga, people never ever follow the scriptures injections. If you take anywhere in the universe, or you take anywhere in India, you come to Kerala, you go to North India, you go to South India, you go to Western India, wherever you go, there is some sort of worship which is not at all recommended in the scriptures. Can you say one thing in North India, one thing from Kerala? Kali Puja is mentioned, but it's a Tamoguna worship. How many of you been to the utsṛjya? What does it mean? Festival, the local some festivals by Paravakavadi, Tuka Kavadi. What does it mean? Have you ever seen someone flying this thing, their bodies, pierced with nails, If you go to Tamil Nadu, they take a veil. What will you say? Veil. सुब्रमण्य के हाथ में है ना, त्रिशूल शिवा का हाथ में है, सुब्रमण्य का हाथ में है ना, spear, okay, something. They put like this, they puncture like this. From here they put puncture, and they put the tongue like this. Here they put some spear, and they dance. Anywhere it is mentioned in the scriptures? No. Devotees are there. Nowhere it is mentioned in the scriptures. So, when someone follows the scriptures injections, then only they can elevate themselves in Krishna consciousness. I think we have some devotees coming from Prabhu temple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Can you see them? Put the deities there. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So where we start? Okay. So where we start?
We are discussing local festivals.
Local festivals. The scriptures are not at all recommending so many things which we are practicing. We are not going in detail. But so in Vaishnava culture, faith is very, very important. Not only Vaishnava culture, anything in this material world, we need first faith. Ado śraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, nritta nivritti, niṣṭhā, asakti, ruci, bhava, prema. These are the different stages in bhakti. First, if you want to practice bhakti, we need little bit faith. What is that faith? Little faith. With that little faith, when we come to ISKCON or temple, ado śraddha, little bit faith. And we get devotees association, sadhu sangha. Once we get sadhu sangha, what they speak? They speak about Kṛṣṇa, they speak about scriptures. Excuse me, hello, what happened? Choti, come here. No? Why? क्यों? ठीक है. हरे कृष्ण. छोड़ दो. Sorry. Okay. So, ado śraddha. So devotees speak about Kṛṣṇa. Devotees speak about the scriptures. So what happened? Once they come in contact with the devotees, they chant Hare Krishna. Okay. Oh, that much people. I have some value with kids. Okay. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, from the sloka 16 to 22, there are the different stages of bhakti. This Navavidha bhakti was explained. Okay. In the very important aspect is, the 1.2.17 it is mentioned. Shrumbata swakata Kṛṣṇa punya śravana kirtanaha hritentasto hi avatrani vidinoti sukrsatam. So someone who regularly hears Srimad Bhagavatam, what is it? Shrumbata swakata Kṛṣṇa punya śravana kirtanaha. If they hear Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad-Gītā, what is the benefit? Generally, we are Kali Yuga product, we always ask one question. If we say something, what benefit I will get? Am I right or wrong? Say suppose you come in auto and get down at GYC and tell the auto wala, every Saturday we have program, please come. Immediately what he will ask? Yeniki endu gift, mujhe kya milega, mujhe kya laabh milega. Right or wrong? You try. Next week, all come in the auto and tell. So, or you tell, go to Tirupalpuram Sunday, we have Malayalam class, Yeniki endu gift, what I will get. So, the Kali Yuga, we always have what I will get, what I will get, what I will get. We are not at all interested in scriptures. If you call them for cinema, free ticket, you tell, say, Kal kya bhi famous cinema movie, just give the ticket, free ticket. That time he won't ask what benefit I will get if I watch 3 hours movie. Am I right or wrong? Okay, you tell. We all watch once upon a time movies. Now also we are watching, okay. Hiddenly, okay. So what benefit we are getting? After 3 hours movie, you are coming out from the movie, what benefit we got? Temporary enjoyment, you lost your money, right? You lost your time, 3 hours, lost your money, lost your conscience also. Kya enjoyment, man? How many of you buy popcorn or samosa inside the theatre when you go for a movie? Why we are buying? We are enjoying one thing, then why we are eating? Please answer. How many of you have this thing? Popcorn. Kitna rupiya abhi popcorn?
It is 150.
Bahar 10 rupiya. Same thing inside 100 rupees or 150 rupees. Outside ice cream is 20 rupees. Inside 200 rupees. Am I right or wrong? Why we are, or even if you are watching movie in home, घर में देखता है ना, हम potato chips खाएगा, है ना, देख रहे हैं potato chips. North India में potato chips, South India में banana chips. After a few years, the potato and they all in the same shape, right or wrong? Right or wrong? Cylindrical master, we say cylinder. Have you ever seen a cylinder? From anywhere you see, it will be circular, right? So, there is no enjoyment. Someone is fighting, someone is singing songs, someone is dancing. So, we are not getting enjoyment, that's why we are eating potato chips. Am I right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? What benefit I am getting? We are not getting any happiness. Then the auto wala will ask that cinema wala or cinema theatre wala, what happiness I will get if I watch 3 hours movie? No answer. But when we call them for a Bhagavad-Gītā class, first question, what benefit I will get? What benefit? Bhagavad is telling, Hridayantastu hi abatrani. Whatever we do in this material world, there is some knot. You know what is the meaning of knot? Some bondage. Some knot. One of my relative, he met with an accident. He's a very good two-wheeler driver. Was driving. One lorry wala came and he went like this. Unfortunately, one small rope, it was like this. That rope got stuck in the handle of the two-wheeler and he fell inside the lorry. Some huge accident. Lorry, what you can say, उसके ऊपर जाकर बाहर आ गया, climb over him. So nothing is mistake. One small attachment with what? Lorry changed his life. Ulta ko kar diya. He was a central government employee. Then then he took so many health issues. Okay, we are not going to detail. So one attachment, one wrong attachment, what happened? Finish. Similarly, in our life, in this material world, we do lot of things. Each and every, when we do any material activities, there is some knot in our heart. What is that knot? Śraddhayānvitāḥ. It's like, bonded with the heart. Bandage. Once you become bondage, then bandage will come. So much of problem. So that's why when we hear about Kṛṣṇa, that knot is removed. It's pierced. Next one sloka Bhagavad says, it's pierced, just like when we hit something with an arrow, it will pierce, shackles, it will be. Hridayantastu abatrani. The heart is filled with abatra. 2 days before we celebrated Narasimha Jayanti. We know the famous picture. Narasimha Murthy put Hiranyakashipu in his thigh and did the first postmortem. What he did? How many of you seen postmortem video? How many of you had desire to see postmortem video? Nobody seen it. By the way, I think I am pagal. I used to watch this paper, because once upon a time I preached some forensic doctors. They used to show me, how they open the thing. Very first time he did an operation and he forget to put the brain. Then he asked the senior, sir, brain kahan rakhna? Are to chalne ke liye jatan kahan bhi chodo, no problem. Nobody is going to check, right? He put the first brain in the stomach and stitched it. I asked once, Prabhuji, do you have no fear when you do this thing? Are kya fear hai? Someone is having life, then he will cry, yell something. He is already dead now, so easily we can do it. So Hiranyakashipu was, Narasimha Murthy was tearing, piercing, its abdomen, removing all the intestine. So one more thing happened. Narasimha Dev also pierced his heart, chest part. Took the heart outside and he was thoroughly examining and he's telling, this is the place where I need to sit. Bhagavan kahan baithna padta? Hamara hridaya, wahan pura kya tha? Lust, anger, pride, dekha. Usko chod. That's why he sat in the whose throne? How many of you seen that photo? Very rare photo. He was piercing, was sitting in Hiranyakashipu Simhasan and Prahlad Maharaj taking the garland. Why he sat in the throne? Because Narasimha Murthy sitting place is his heart. Hamara dil mein, hamara heart mein baithna, hridayantastha hai, hidayat baithna padta. But it is filled with kama, krodha, vimuktanam. In this heart, we filled our heart with kama and krodha. We say, I don't have any kama, but we have krodha, right? Krodha comes from kama. It's a very beautiful thing. So, our knots are removed. But the problem is, without reading scriptures, if we follow something, what will happen? That's a question. It's not a reading scriptures. I am not reading scriptures. But मैं तो घर में पूजा पाठ करता है. मेरा गति क्या है? What answer will say? Suppose I am not reading any scriptures, I will follow some sorts of rules and regulations. If you go to Coimbatore, near Coimbatore there is one temple. In the temple there is one type of worship. Suppose you are praying with the Lord, whether that thing will happen or not, how can we find out, Before going to the temple that particular day, you have to shave your head. Shave your head. And the pujari will come with a coconut. Okay? And he will break in the head. If the coconut breaks, your puja is perfect. You will get what you desire. If the head breaks, doctor desire will get fulfilled. Neurosurgeon, this thing, those things. To 10 lakhs it will be gone. One of our devotees there. How many of you know? Bruce Lee. His counter Bruce Lee. Subramania Prabhu. He break, and you see this video also available on YouTube. Breaking the coconut in the human skull. I saw. He crack, from there the blood will come like. So for some people, coconut will crack. For some people, this will crack. Enjoy today night. Nobody will sleep today. First is postmortem video. Second is head crack. And put the message in the group. I think Jagasakshpa also the what type of preaching you are doing, he'll ask, Why I am telling is so many things we are following, but it is not at all mentioned in the scriptures. So, Why this is happening? We are worshipping someone, but our anarthas are not removed. This is the point. We are worshipping Ganesha, we are worshipping Durga, we are worshipping ourselves. Some people are worshipping themselves, I met one sadhu. He is from Rishikesh. He came to our old temple, Taika temple, and he was telling Swamiji. He called me as a Swamiji, I called him as a Swamiji. He told my life is full of frustration. क्या हुआ? पहले मैं शिवा का मंत्र जप किया, satisfaction नहीं किया, ठीक है. फिर देवी का मंत्र चैंटिंग किया, फिर भी फ्रस्ट्रेशन, ठीक है, क्या किया? फिर भगवान कृष्ण का मंत्र भी चैंटिंग किया, फिर भी फ्रस्ट्रेशन, ठीक है. फिर क्या किया? Yeah, very important thing he told. I chanted my name for 5 years. क्या मिला? I was so curious. What happened? Too much of frustration. If you want, you can chant for 1 week. Pavan Kumar Mangal, Pavan Kumar Mangal, Jai Shri Pavan Kumar Mangal, Jai Shri Pavan Kumar Mangal, Jai Shri. And now it's a at least I chanted 4 or 5 times. If I chant Jai Suśānt, Jai Suśānt, what will happen? We'll get frustration. Too much of frustration. You try. पूरा कोशिश करना. Jnana Vijnana, Krishna is telling you practice, then you come to conclusion. So then I told you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But now Swamiji, I decided what? I am going to stop everything. See, he worshipped something, he did something, but at last what he got? Frustration. Why? Because when we do some puja part, our anarthas has to be removed. Now by doing puja, our anarthas are increasing or decreasing? How many of us say increasing? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of us say decreasing? How many of you don't know, Prabhuji, what is happening inside? क्या हो रहा है पता नहीं. So, क्या हो रहा है? No, I'm chanting. So many people come and say, Prabhuji, I'm chanting for 10 years. I'm chanting for 15 years. I'm chanting for 20 years. But I'm not feeling any satisfaction. Wherever you go, Kali was full of frustration, Go to the ice cream wala and how is your business? He'll say, Arey kya kara? Uska chai, pagal. Rainy season, people are drinking chai, so hot chai. He is earning money, I could earn. If you go and ask the chai wala, Arey Prabhuji, subere se, उनको देखो, पैकेट में आता है, उसको देता है, पैसा मांगता है ना? मैं तो एक चाय एक बार. Go and speak to the Grahastha, what they'll say? Ayya, Prabhuji, आप बच गया. You all, बच गया. बिना शादी वाले चाय. You come and ask the brahmacharis, they tell, Prabhu, ग्रहण में अंतर्भूमि में ये सच है. प्रसाद टाइम अच्छा होता है ना? प्रसाद मिला ना? हमारा मंदिर है ये, चावल था, दाल था, दोशा था, सांबर, पूरा काली बर्तन है. If you came by 3:30 in the lunch, you can see Kali vessels. That time what do you think? Oh, Grahastha means wife will, at least she scolds something and will give something, right? So, wherever you go and ask the people, they are telling, you can please come forward. Bachai? Go over. So, what is the secret that I have to be very happy in Krishna consciousness? Krishna is telling in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.6, Savai pumso paro dharma yedo bhakti radokshade ahaiduki apradihata yeyatma suprasidhati. In this sloka, 2 things are mentioned. The first thing is ahaiduki and apradihata, second is. Ahaiduki means without any motive. हम पूजा पर करते हैं ना, हमके मन के अंदर क्या जा रहा है? We are doing worshipping Krishna, we are doing something, मन के अंदर, हमारा मन के अंदर क्या मोटिव है? मोटिव क्या बोलेगा हिंदी में? चिंतन. चिंतन means thought, right? Okay, whatever. चिंतन, okay. मन का हिडन डिजायर क्या, मन के अंदर क्यों मैं ये करता हूँ? Why we are chanting Hare Krishna? What answer will you say? क्यों हम चैंटिंग करते हैं? मेरा डिसीज, हेल्थ इशू, जॉब मिलना, वाइफ मिलना, किड्स मिलना, घर मिलना, ट्रांसफर मिलना, ना ज़्यादा प्रोग्राम है. We have so much of motives, but when we do something with motive, na interior motive, what will happen? The highlight is motive or Krishna. क्या आंसर? Suppose next week your housewarming program is there. Okay, say today is Saturday, right? Monday is your housewarming. Will you come to Saturday program here? क्यों नहीं आएगा? Huh? Lot of things are pending. You know, I need to do arrange this thing, I need to arrange this thing, I need to arrange it. Whatever we do, our whole conscious is what? हमारा मन के अंदर क्या हो जाएगा? Housewarming, housewarming. Okay, next week some शादी आपके घर में है, और का पूरा चिंता कहाँ जाएगा? शादी, 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 शादी. Suppose your marriage, how much you think about it? No, my marriage, he did the calling, this is arranged, this is. So ऐसा मन के अंदर इतना ज़्यादा अटैचमेंट है, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ अटैचमेंट. एक बार हम हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र करता है, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, द इमीडिएटली द थॉट गोज टू मेरा शादी है, अगले हफ्ते मेरा शादी है, this हाउस वार्मिंग इंटरव्यू है, सो मच ऑफ थिंग्स. ग्रंथि बोलता है ना, not so much of things are there. Suppose the pipeline is there, pipe is flowing like this, there is some problem, so there is something not is there. The flow will be more or less, fluid mechanism. Less? Sure. Why? There is some obstacle, right? Suppose and it's going like small obstacle, ऐसा continuous obstacle है, क्या हो जाएगा? Suppose we join, suppose someone is calling you for interview and they'll ask how much salary you are expecting. What will you say? Kṛṣṇa, what will you say? How much salary you are expecting?
Minimum 30%.
Minimum 30% increment from the current salary. Or we'll say at least a minimum 5 digit, 1 lakh, you know. Suppose we are getting 75. Now what will ask? Sir, at least 1 lakh rupees. We'll say, oh, can you cut one puja round? I can give maximum that much only. Kitna? 10,000. What will be your mood? You know, expectation reduces. Like no, we are chanting Hare Krishna, we are expecting next week and also no week. But now the result is only 10,000 rupees. और उसमें भी एक पूजा कट हो गया, क्या हो जाएगा? 1,000 rupees, क्या हो जाएगा? So this is the problem. We are chanting Hare Krishna, but we have ulterior motives. Okay, what is the next problem? Ahaiduki apradihata. Ours is always interrupted chanting. I am a right or wrong? How many of you chant in a month without break? No approach. Today, day month पूरा में chanting किया है. If you are not initiated, you are supposed to do. Otherwise, आज ज़्यादा काम है, चैंटिंग को कल बनाया. आज भगवान को मालूम है ना, भगवान को मेरा प्रॉब्लम भगवान को मालूम. No, even Prabhu ji, Mata ji, they don't understand, but Krishna will understand. देखिए, मुझे 2 बच्चे हैं, 3 बच्चे हैं, कैसा मैं चैंटिंग करें? कुंती देवी को 5 बच्चे था, और उसमें एक भीमसेन था. Imagine if you want to book for Bhimsen, what will happen? How many of you know about Bhimsen? How many of you can eat 20 chapati? नहीं? खाने का इच्छा है, बनाने का इच्छा नहीं है. माता जी in our temple there is one Prabhuji retired army. He used to say, Prabhuji, I used to eat 30 chapati. Why Prabhu? They gave only 30 Prabhuji. After that वो नहीं दिया. क्यों? उसको बनाने के टाइम नहीं है ना 30. आपके आज घर में जाकर प्रभु जी पूरा प्रभु जी घर में जाकर बोलो, प्रभु जी बोलो आज मुझे 30 रोटी चाहिए, घर से क्या आंसर मिलेगा? They say no, right? इतना क्या होटल है? ये घर है, होटल नहीं है. Bhimsen will eat everything. What is the asura name? He went to kill one asura, cart full of, no, Bhagasura, Mahabharata, famous story. They stayed in one gav, every day one person will go and feed, that guy, and he will also die. Bhagasura, okay, some asura, And Kunti Devi told, I will send my son, Bhimsen. And Bhimsen, Kunti Devi told, क्या मैं जाना? बोलो cart full of load है, पूरा प्रसाद है. ठीक है, मैं जाता हूँ. Why? Because you want to eat, you went and eat, and that asura came, everything is empty. Yes, hey, क्या हुआ? मैंने पूरा को खा दिया. So, why I am telling is, if you got a son like Bhimsen, what will happen? 2 days before we are discussing, with Vignesh Prabhu, प्रभु जी शादी का प्रॉब्लम क्या क्या? अरे शादी तो फुल प्रॉब्लम है. क्या प्रभु जी? ओके, अच्छा वाइफ मिला, ठीक है, बट sometimes you get a son like you, our बेटा है सब. प्रभु जी मैं राइट ना आदि ताला तिरंजा कैसे पढ़ेंगे? टेल मलयालम, हिंदी में कैसा मुझे पता नहीं. The brain will be twisted. If we got a son like this, what will happen? He also, yes, Prabhuji, you are correct. Okay, we got a nice job, we got a girl, सब तो ठीक है. बेटा आ गया तो क्या कर सकता है? Maintaining आदि is very difficult, देखने से इतना छोटा है, पर it's like a mustard, so heavy duty. Next, Parampara Govardhan is also coming. Evam Parampara Praptam Imam Rajesh KBR is full of Bhimsen. He is very difficult to control. So don't take his association. He will also become like Bhimsen. So we have a lot of interruption. In Tamil there is a very one beautiful saying. We have to practice bhakti like honey, not like ghee. How many of you been enter the kitchen? Kitchen के अंदर जाते हैं. सबको kitchen मालूम? किचन के अंदर क्या क्या चीज़ है मालूम? पहली बार मैंने घर में वॉशिंग किया, माँ के बाद झगड़ा हो गया. माँ बोला you wash your cloth, then only you will understand what is the pain we are having. Then okay, I will wash. What is it? I will wash. Then I put this thing. That foam is not coming. Something irritating my hand. Then मेरा sister आकर बोला, elder sister, what you are doing? माँ के पास झगड़ा हो गया, so today I must wash my cloth. So why you are putting salt in the cloth? Salt? Sorry. Because it is white, it is also white. No, I thought this is salt. From where? I take from the kitchen. Then I asked, generally they keep the washing powder in the kitchen. They won't keep in the washing. So many times it happened. पहली बार कुकिंग करने से साल्ट के बदल नमक डालेगा, नमक के बदल सॉरी शुगर डालेगा, शुगर के बदल so much complication. How many of you seen honey? How many of you poured honey like this? How many of you poured ghee like this? Why it is mentioned we should practice bhakti like honey, not like ghee? If you pour the honey, it will come continuously. Am I right or wrong? आज आप जाकर 100 ग्राम का हनी लेना, 100 ग्राम का घी लेना, ऐसा डालना क्या हो जाएगा? Honey will come in a flow. If you put ghee, how it will come? One part will come and chop. Then you have to see. Then the next part will come to our face. So some devotees chant morning, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rāma, Rāma Rāma, Hare Hare. Then घर वाला सब लोग उठाएगा. क्या हुआ? पता नहीं. कल सैटरडे प्रोग्राम जीवे से जाकर आया. अच्छा नहीं. Monday finish. Am I right or wrong? 4 days मंगलारती हम उठाए तो 4 months नहीं chanting. 2 days we read Bhagavad-Gītā, Bhagavatam. After that 2 months no reading. Am I right or wrong? It is like practicing like ghee. The ghee क्या है? The ghee. Ghee क्या बोलेगा? हिंदी में घी है. Honey? So, even though you do one round chanting, do it in a consistent way. That's why the Bhagavatam says how to read Bhagavatam. नष्ट प्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया. Nityam. What is the meaning for Nityam? Every day, practically every day we should chant, read scriptures. It's not telling you can take a break. What will happen if you take a break? There is a very beautiful story. There is a South India में एक king. एक किंग था, उनका नाम है यमुनाचार्य. Generally, nobody named their kids, especially male kids, as Yamuna. Right? Yamuna is the name given to girls. But this Acharya name is Yamunacharya. He is from South India. That family, they didn't got kids. They went to Vrindavan, they take part in the Yamuna. After that, they got a kid. That's why they named that kid as a Yamunacharya, Yamuna. Then in future, become an Acharya. It's a very beautiful story. It takes some 10 to 15 minutes time. When he was 5 years old, he was at the spiritual master ashram. He was practicing bhakti. That time, there was another Acharya, his name is called Kolahala. Kolahala means in South India, it's enjoying, like, something like a festival. Malayalam mein Kolahala hai, it's like Kolahala means a festival mode, something enjoying. So this Kolahala was Pandita. He defeated everyone like a Tarka Shastra. Nowadays IPL, very famous, right? If you IPL, what is it? In Chennai Indians, Bangalore Americans, what is the name? Mumbai Indians. क्या हम लोग क्या पाकिस्तानी से क्या ट्रिवांड्रम पाकिस्तानी है क्या मुंबई इंडियंस व्हाट इज अनदर आरआर राजस्थान रॉयल्स आई नो ओनली राजस्थान राइफल्स ओके राजस्थान रॉयल्स ओके फिर so many but there was last year I saw one guy was watching movie and that what is that Tala Dhoni he sent the ball to the floor, they got victory. He take the camper and lighter and showing Arati to the TV. Have you ever seen this type of mad people? No? All are from Vaikuntha Loka. Only I think I only got, so many people said, oh, see, like this type of thing. And one boy, the team got victory. If you got electric shock, how you will dance? Suppose you got an electric shock here, how will you dance? Something is dancing, And one guy is dancing, his TV fell down. Funny guys. So that time it was Tarka Shastra. If nobody is, doing some debate in Shastra, people will come and, listen. So this Yamunacharya Guru was defeated by the Kolahala. Whomever got defeated, they need to pay the money. I was defeated. So the Kolahala disciples came to this ashram and they told, where is your Guru? They need to give me money. 2 months ho gaya, paisa nahi diya. Then this Yamunacharya told, are you people, you are not cultured people, you are a Brahmana, you are coming, you are speaking like something like, Yavana, chastise like that. Then they told, you are talking too much, you are supposed to pay money, but you are not paying money, where is your spiritual master? Then he told, kya problem hai? Your spiritual, they told, your spiritual master was defeated by my spiritual master. Then this 5-year-old boy told, okay, then you don't think, arrange a next debate, I will come for it. I will come and debate with you, with your spiritual master. Then these guys don't know what to say. 5 years, even learned scholars are running away from him. Then 5-year-old boy, what will do? They went and told. That time his spiritual master was in the Madurai. This thing happened in Madurai. His royal court, these disciples came and told, and the king was listening, and this Kolahala told, okay, let them come for an argument. Then these guys went and told, okay, you can come for an argument. Then this Yamunacharya told, I thought only you people are fool. Now only I understood your spiritual master is fool number 1. Kyun? I am coming for a debate. Your spiritual master is such a high person. They should send the royal throne. You know that what you say? It's palanquin. They should send. But you don't know what is the etiquette. I think your spiritual master is fool number 1. They went and replied. All these things, king is also reading. Then they said, okay, send. And this boy, 5-year-old boy, entered the Madurai, that kingdom, that Patni of king, Kyun, told, this boy will defeat our spiritual master. Then king told, how come you are telling? See the tejas, he will defeat. And she told, Alavandan. What is the meaning of Alavandan? Means in Tamil, he came to rule. Alavandan, he came to rule us. Then the king told, if he got victory, I will give 50% of my kingdom to him. मेरा राज्य में 50% उनको दे देगा. Then the boy turned toward the king and Kyun and told, I am not Alavandan. You should give respect Alavandan. हिंदी में बोलना तू तुम्हारा क्या डिफरेंस है? तू का अर्थ क्या? डिसरेस्पेक्ट. तुम्हारा आप आपका नहीं आप तू डिसरेस्पेक्ट. तू ये करो means it's actually disrespect. तुम्हारा something like grammatically Alavandan means means disrespect. Alavandan means respect. Then they started debating. This Kolagala was asking different types of tough questions. This boy was answering like anything. He was playing with the ball and playing. Then he asked, why you are always asking me silly question? Ask me the tough question. He was asking toughest question, but what happened? Whatever question he asked, so many educated, they didn't answer. But this boy answered like anything, like playing the ball like this, Hey, simple question. 1 plus 1 is equal to how much? 1 plus 1 how much? 2. Simple question, right? 2 plus 2? 4. 3 minus 1? 2. Square root of 2? Square root of 2? 1.414, right? Like this, go like this. He was telling, why you are always asking me silly question? Ask the toughest question. Then he was asking all the toughest question. He stopped और खत्म हो गया. वो बोला नहीं मुझे मेरे पास इतना ही है. Okay, you ask question. I will answer. This why told. I'll answer. I'll ask only 3 questions. If you answer for this 3 questions, you are victory. Otherwise, I got victory. Ready? Okay. First question he told. My mother is a barren woman. Okay. Second question he told. This king wife Kyun is not chaste woman. What is the third question? Okay, forget the third question. He asked the 3 questions.
The king is.
King is not a pious person. Thank you. King is not a pious person. Kyun is not a chaste woman. And my mother is a barren. You defeat it. Then this Gola got stuck. If we say king is not a virtue person, what will happen? And next year, Kyun is a chaste woman. He said, "Kya? Sir cut ho jayega." Then third thing is, you are a beta, kaun ka beta, maa ka beta. Then you are telling my mother is a barren woman. then the whole world is revolving, So, all the other, those who are defeated by him, they are shouting, come on, now you answer, now you answer. Jawab do, strike karta na Kerala mein 4%. They will shout like 4,000 people. North India mein 4,000 people chant like 4 people. Kerala, Inkulab, Zindabad, Lakshangal Pinnale. They'll say lakhs of people, only 4, but they produce something like, 4,000. North India mein 4,000 people produce 4. Kerala se sikana zyada hai, Okay. Then he told, you should not ask logic question. It should be from the scriptures. Now you answer, otherwise you are considered as defeated. I don't know real answer. What is the first question? My mother is a? According to the scriptures, if someone is having only one kid, that parent is considered as, that woman is considered as a barren woman. Minimum kitna kids hona? 2. If someone is having only one kid, she is considered as a barren. I am the only son for my mother, so now my mother is a barren. King, what is the next thing? Then he told, come on, prove. You told king is a said, wait. This thing is happening in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga mein sab log paap karta hai na? Everybody is committing. The 1/6 of the paap will go to the king. In his kingdom, anybody do something wrong, 1/6 paap will go to the king. Now you tell, so many people are committing mistake. This king is a pious king? No. क्यों ज़्यादा लोग पाप करता है ना? If you become a Grahana, till what is your age? 9. बच गया पापा. Till 7 is age ना? Any beta, beti, 7-year-old, whatever paap they are doing, parents has to share, especially father. Wife पुण्य किया तो 100% wife के लिए, wife पाप किया तो 50% husband के लिए. Husband do पाप 100% उनका, पुण्य 50% wife का. Now you think your business is profit or loss? शादी के पहले बोलना पड़ता प्रभु जी अभी बोलते हैं क्या करो ना? If you chant 16 rounds, 8 rounds she will take. She is chanting 16 rounds, keeping all the things with her. She eat fish or chicken, na 50% goes to you. You eat chicken, na 100% for you. Kaun is in problem? Grahanath, head pujari, temple president. Someone asked me, Prabhuji, are you temple president? Hey, उतना पाप मैंने नहीं किया, मैंने थोड़ा पाप भी किया है, इसलिए मैंने सेक्रेटरी. वो जगह से ज़्यादा पाप किया, इसलिए क्या टेम्पल प्रेसिडेंट बन गया. तो मैं उतना नहीं पाप नहीं किया. Once I told to जगह से प्रभुजी, लास्ट जन्म में इतना पाप किया, भगवान को पता नहीं क्या करना, इसलिए आपको टेम्पल प्रेसिडेंट बना दिया. That's why, because everybody come and complain to you, but you have to smiling and say, yes, we'll solve it, right or wrong. But we are not like this. Temple president, he has no other way, right? Guru, king, they all share the paap. 1/6 goes to them. So you should be very careful. Then the next is, wife is not a chaste woman. Because wife is, king, wife, Kyun is a representative of Indra. So 5 principal demigods they say. So, now naturally she is representing all these things. She is not only is her wife, but then, so she is not a chaste woman. After that, he got a 50% of the kingdom, and he was fully immersed in a kingdom. ज़्यादा साल हो गया, ये भूल गया, भक्ति को भूल गया. उनका गुरु बोला, ये मेरा प्राइम डिसाइपल था, अभी ऐसा हो गया. He engaged one great soul. You try maximum try to bring him back to Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Go. So this Acharya, he is also one of the famous Acharya. He don't know how to meet the king. Suppose you try to go and meet a Narendra Modi, what will happen? They'll throw you away. Was trying, then after that what he did? He collected some spinach. Huh? पालक पालक है ना, हिंदी में पालक है, इंग्लिश में पालक, पालक something, and every day gave to the cook who cooks for the king. Tell you make some dish. One day purposefully he didn't take that spinach, palak. The king asked, "Hey, where is that item today?" He told, "One guy, gentleman, used to bring, but today he didn't came. I don't know what happened. 2 days he didn't came, 3 days he didn't came, then 4th day he came." King asked, "If he come, ask him to meet me." He was waiting for the day. The next day he bring that thing. "Hey, because of you, king is shouting me, where is that spinach? He's searching you, come, come, come." Then he went and met the king. That particular palak is called, Tamil they call Tuduvala. You can check in English. Kya? Tuduvala, this spinach will produce sattva guna. This spinach, this palak in Tamil Nadu they use for cough and these things and all. Tuduvala. Okay. So, he was regularly giving this Tuduvala, this spinach, produced sattva guna inside whose heart? King's heart. Got it? I said he should go.
Sugar is a plant.
Huh? English में क्या? Okay. Huh? Botanical name? Anybody botany student here? Huh? Astacea, Malvaceae, Fabaceae, Mosaicae. Anybody studied anything? Is okay. Okay. Where we stopped? Yeah. The king met him. Who are you? He told, "I am coming from your grandfather," something like that. "Your grandfather gave me a biggest treasure that I want to hand it over to you. Please come and collect this thing." And he was telling, "Yeah, I am waiting for, because I am trying to attack the next country. I need a lot of money. This is the right time. I will come and collect from. I will send my soldiers." No. Your soldiers can't come. You have to come personally with me. Then I will give it to you. Then both of them are going on the way towards Srirangam. How many have been to Srirangam? Ranganatha Swami? Okay, they are on the way to Srirangam. In between, this Acharya was reciting Bhagavad-Gītā, Bhagavatam slokas. So why we need to hear Nityam Bhagavasya? He was daily reciting Bhagavatam, Bhagavad-Gītā, and he was listening. Sattva guna developed. And he, half of the way he told, "My dear sir, I don't want that treasure. मुझे वो स्वर्ण नहीं चाहिए. मुझे क्या चाहिए? Bhakti चाहिए." Then he told, No. In your grandfather gave me that I will show you. After that you decide. Then they went to the Ranganatha Swami temple and showed, "This is the treasure your grandfather gave me." Then this Yamunacharya came back to Bhakti. Apratīgata, ahaiduki, apratīgata. We are taking lot of breaks. Break means our Kṛṣṇa consciousness is postponed. When we are regularly chanting Nityam Bhagavasya, regularly chanting, regularly listening Bhagavatam, regularly doing some seva, we will attain the Kṛṣṇa consciousness very soon. If we take leave today, what is that story? English mein, tortoise and hare. Rabbit. Okay. Rabbit. Who got victory? Why? Regular. He didn't took rest. Continuous. Bhakti means kya? Continuous. If you even take 1 day break, finish. Then your progress 2-3 years will be postponed. Again you are chanting. Again 1 day break. How much time it will take? 2-3 years you wasted. Again 1 day we put a break. We didn't read Bhagavad-Gītā 1 day. 2-3 days, 2-3 years we are wasting. You should be very careful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any doubts, comments? Any comments for this thing?
You initially said for those who are not reading scriptures but are worshipping, then what actually is their fate? Do they get some, because they are worshipping anyway?
Without scriptures knowledge, if somebody worship ultimately it goes to rajoguna or tamoguna. In the Bhagavad is mentioned, if we are worshipping something, anything in Rajoguna or Tamoguna, automatically Lobha, Kama and Greed will come. Once the Kama and Greed comes, we are entering the material desire, then we are finished. So, minimum qualification is Sattva-guna. That Sattva-guna we can develop from the Prasadam, means offered food, Vaishnavas, scriptures, we do connected to these things, our Sattva-guna will get developed. Otherwise, naturally in Kali-yuga, everybody is Tamoguna, little bit Rajoguna. All are lazy. Excuse. Did you chant? No. 10 years they say no. But not even single day say, yes, Prabhu, I chanted, they will say. So this is the problem of Kali. So without any scriptures knowledge, they ultimately go to the Rajo and Tamo.
Continuing this, like for neophytes who read scriptures but may not have the ability to be pure, practice the thing purely. So what is their fate?
Okay, if you are speaking about pure, suppose our body is full of dust or dirt, we enter the waterfall. Are you in purity stage, attain the purity or on the way to purity?
On the way.
The moment you enter the water, suppose you clean this, we did not GVC cleaning. How we look like a ghost, because here some spider web, here some, when we enter the home, we put water, very first the water comes out, all the sand, this thing will go. Then we put a soap, So you are in a cleaning process. Like a Bhagavata is two types. One is book Bhagavata, another is devotee Bhagavata. Purity is already someone become purity and someone is on the way to purity. Both are considered as pure. Even though they are neophyte, they could not understand anything, but they continue the process. They will understand everything. For example, very first when we start reading Bhagavad-Gītā, how we read the Sanskrit terms? Easily or very difficult? Now, we are feeling a little bit okay. Constant practice, when you do constant practice, we can easily read Sanskrit. When we read easily Sanskrit, that means our purity level is increasing. Simple logic. Okay. Any other questions or comments?
We know that actually we should act according to the scriptures. But sometimes we have some family traditions, something like that. So our relatives or parents may force us to do some things also. So at that time, being a devotee, we know that actually there is no need of doing that. At the same time, we need to satisfy them also sometimes with the family responsibility. So how one should act in that situation?
Okay, Prabhuji question is like, we know that we should follow the scriptures, but when we are in family life, sometimes we have to follow the family dharma. How to balance it or draw a line? If it is against the scriptures, then we have to consider it seriously. If it is not against the scriptures, but it's mentioned demigod worship, these things and all, okay. But if it is against the scripture, we have to be very careful, There you have to give importance to whom? Kṛṣṇa. But intelligently we have to plan it. For example, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, they are serving the Muslim king. How many meetings they attended? So many meetings. Sometimes they have to be with the king and they have to eat food along with the king. How they manage it? So we have to use our intentions. It's not like abruptly go and tell, no. Now recently I saw on video, Narendra Modi was at the G20 summit, was along with all the other country leaders. Everybody took the glass and they drink. He took it from up to this thing and he kept. And somewhere he was telling, evening he told, after 6 I won't take food, so please. When Rāma was approached by Guha offered non-veg. Lord Ram touched and told no. Right? He didn't eat anything. So we should know how to Balance it. If they are against the scriptures, we can avoid it. Okay, sometimes demigod worship. You go and pray, I need to get bhakti. They will be happy. Like, suppose every day somebody is coming and complaining, my husband is like, you'll get irritated. Suppose they are calling, Prabhuji, I completed this book. Prabhu, my husband, then you'll be happy. Similarly, when we go and pray with the demigods, please give me bhakti, they will be happy. Or some other acharyas, they will be happy. You have to make a adjustment. Hare Krishna. Any other comments, doubts?
When we chant, so many thoughts come in our mind. When we chant, so many thoughts come in our mind. So how to remove that thoughts and obstacles that come in our life?
Okay. Mataji, it's time, place, circumstance. Three. Mataji, आपको बेटा थोड़ा अंदर. See, if we are chanting in the morning hours, Brahma Murta, our thoughts will be very less. Number one. Why? Suppose we are here 40-50 devotees are assembled here. Prabhuji is thinking something. What time prasad should be there? Mataji is saying, "Arey boring lecture here. Kyun aaya?" Some other Mataji. All these thoughts will disturb us, right or wrong. Here, thoda Mataji said, just don't mistake me. Suppose you are waiting in a bus stop. You are in a sari, you are waiting in a bus stop. Backside some boys or some adult, somebody is there. They are observing you. They are cleanly watching you. After a few minutes, you will get some intimation that somebody is watching me. You will turn around and you will adjust your dress. Is it happen or not in your lifetime? Maybe before marriage or after marriage, even now also if you are waiting, suppose you are waiting for a bus. 4-5 log udhar baitha hai, PD, you are in a sari or whatever it is. Then, how many of you have this experience? Everybody. Who gave the intuition? Who gave? Kaun bola? Thoughts are having value. After 7, whole world will wake up. That time when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, these thoughts will disturb us. Okay. Before 7 o'clock, if we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, no thoughts. It's easy to control our mind. Okay. Suppose you are telling, then also I am getting some problem. Even if I am chanting the morning hours, I have some problem. Means, check your yesterday or 2-3 days before that activity. हम क्या किया? आप घर में जाकर, आप प्रभु जी के घर में जाकर ससुराल के पास झगड़ा कर आया, चैंटिंग टाइम कौन का चिंता आएगा? Just to be frank. Suppose आप प्रभु जी आपके पास झगड़ा किया, then प्रभु जी is chanting, who will come in their thought? माता जी के देखो हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण. That time chanting without interruption because Krishna, something is that it will force you. I will teach you Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. I learn. Right or wrong? That's why we need to keep our conscious. Conscious means thoughts process. We have to control our thought process. Suppose you go and fight with the auto wala today. Tomorrow go for a chanting. That auto wala scolded you like, you are a rakshasi. Next day morning if you chant Hare Krishna, or if you see some auto wala sitting in the balcony and see auto, what will the driver, how come he can say me as a rakshasi? Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Right? So, whatever activities we are doing, we have to involve it. Especially when the bhakti comes, our mind will repel. It will repel. That is the challenge we are going to face. There, when we regularly read Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad-Gītā or scriptures, it will help you to control your mind. I have a thing. If suppose 1 week I did not properly read books, I know my chanting is going down. Suppose I am reading regularly, nicely I am reading, taking notes, hearing lecture, taking notes means, I'll, suppose, even if I wake up for late 5 minutes, my mind will say, you missed the 5 minutes. Today, you have to pay for that. Because I could not, complete my rounds before 7 o'clock, then I need to, even one round I keep pending in the morning, that I will complete in the night 9 o'clock only. Why, continuous service this thing. I will say that time, 5 minutes if you wake up a little bit early, we can complete in the morning itself. So, train your mind in such a way, it has to dwell in the scriptures, Vaishnavas, Seva, like this. Okay. If you fail to do this thing, mind will take you somewhere else. Controlling the mind is not in your hand. The controlling, because the mind is kaun ka energy, man kaun ka energy hai, Bhagavan ka. Unko control. Bhagavan swayam control karna. When we will control? When we do our activities properly, we can. Otherwise, no. Very difficult. So, immense or bury your head in Bhagavatam, scriptures, then easy. Okay. Any other? Yeah.
When we tell somebody about scriptures, generally the answer is that it is just a moral-based books and it is not relevant to the present scenario of what is going on today. So how to answer this question? How these books or how the scriptures are relevant today also, and it is just not a moral books, it is a much more better than.
Okay. I will tell you in some other way. We call Bhagavad-Gītā as a BG. BG means Bhagavad-Gītā. Few years back, 10 years back, we have 2G. Right? Then 3G. 4G. Now currently 5G is, American 6G is going on. Maybe in future 10G, 12G, 50G and all come. But that time also BG was there. Now also BG is there. This is called Purana. Pura means, what is the meaning of Pura? That is Hindi. Okay, Malayalam में पूरा वस्तु बोलेगा, संस्कृत में पूरा, old. Purana means, Puran means old one. Nava means, that's why it's called Purana. It's old, but it's very new. Okay. It looks like old. Nowadays, if you get angry, what the psychiatrists say about the angry? When you get angry, what solution they will give? Suppose boss आपको scold करता है, boss बोलेगा क्या तू waste है? That time क्या करेगा? What do you think? Suppose you are scolding someone, if he is loving, what will happen? But the Shastra says, Kama is coming because of, Krodha is coming is because of Kama. Many times we get angry, why not why he didn't did. हमको गुस्सा आता है, मैं बोला वो नहीं किया. Am I right or not? It's a ego problem, right? So similarly, the scriptures say when you get angry, think about the reason. भगवत में बोला है, काम आए तो क्या करना, क्रोध आए तो क्या करना, इसको कैसा कंट्रोल, उसका सॉल्यूशन भी इधर है. Number 3, a small story. One gentleman, one devotee was reading Ramayana. Okay, please come in, Prabhuji. One devotee was reading Ramayana. One youth was telling, "Arey, इसमें क्या है?" The old things are old things. Train came late. He was still reading Ramayana, and that boy was telling, "See, train is late. Why you are not understanding? Reading always book." That train. How many of you travel in train? How many of you go and see the railway track? Train is coming or not? How many of you? अरे ये छोटा है क्या? इतना बड़ा है ना? Go see. Am I right? We are restless. But this gentleman was reading Ramayana. Train came. इतना crowd है because late ना इतना crowd है. That time also is reading Ramayana. Then everybody get in. Then he also walked inside. Once he entered inside, that youth was shouting, crying. Oh, I don't know where my wife is. I put the luggage inside, but I don't know. I missed my wife. Then this gentleman was told, "See, this is why we are reading Ramayana." Then what you are telling? My wife is missing. You are telling reading Ramayana. When Lord Ram was going in Vanavas, front Lord Ram will go, in between Sita Devi will go, back side who will go? Lakshman will come. Okay. When Ram enters, means Ratna, first he will enter and give the hand, and Sita Devi will enter, like that they will go. Then he was, Arey, my wife is missing, what you are telling? He told, first you need to enter the train, catch your wife, get in, then put the luggage inside. But you first put the luggage, the train started moving, so I put your wife inside that coach. Go inside. So it's how to do the things. It's mentioned in Rāma. It won't say directly. So tell them, by reading the scriptures, we can control our mind. हमारे शरीर के अंदर दो टाइप ऑफ, दिस टू टाइप, one is gross, another is subtle body. You know, subtle body is made by mind, intelligence and ego. Can you show where is the mind? Where is intelligence? Where is ego? मन के लिए मंत्रा चैंटिंग करता है, बुद्धि के लिए स्क्रिप्चर्स पढ़ता है, बुद्धि शार्प हो जाएगा, पढ़ने से शार्प हो जाएगा, सर्विस करने से हमारा ईगो कम हो जाएगा. Okay, this is the thing. If someone asks, we can explain, but you can't prove that this is. He has to voluntarily accept and practice. Otherwise, it is simply an argument. ये enlightenment के लिए, entertainment के लिए नहीं. So we can tell them, read, so that you can. So many people ask the same question, but they read Bhagavad-Gītā, they got the answer. That's the solution. Okay, anybody? Any other questions or comments? Okay, any other announcement is there? So, I am very, very thankful to the devotees. From the 2018 onwards, I started a proper reading group. In GYC also, we created GYC reading group, book reading group. Now it is named as a GYC reading group. So almost last 2 months, I was totally in a sick mode. So little bit disturbed. In the sense, I could not do anything. Plaster dala. So I wrote a mail to my spiritual master, His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, about when I joined, what are the service I did. In 2018, we started book reading group. Almost 40 plus devotees completed Srimad Bhagavatam in this last 6 years, including our GVC, Palika Mataji, Kṛṣṇa Mataji, Chaitanya Prabhu, Rajasai Prabhu. And so many devotees are reading Srimad Bhagavatam. They are in 4th cantum, 5th cantum, 8th cantum, 9th cantum, 11th cantum. Not only here, in Corona time we started this study group in Maharashtra, some devotees are in UK, Malayali group. So almost 44 devotees completed Srimad Bhagavatam. In this 44, few completed twice. Okay, Bhagavatam they complete twice. Twice someone completed Chaitanya Charitamrita, someone are reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. Amazingly, few girls, they completed 36 small books of Srila Prabhupada, and they completed Bhagavatam also. So all these things happen, and I wrote a mail to my spiritual master, just to get a blessings. My spiritual master, every month he used to put a message in the group. This month he put a message in that whomever his disciples are doing some good preaching, like that. One Prabhuji Brahmachari was doing in Mayapur, Durgapur, doing a big preaching program. It was covered in the news channel. Another Surat में एक माता जी इतना ज़्यादा न्यू कमर्स को chanting माला देखकर. In that, Guru Maharaj mentioned my name also. From Suśānt, 40 devotees completed this thing. It's very inspiring. And he replied to my mail personally. He replied. He told, whomever in this group, I am giving them blessings. Okay. So this happened. Everything happened because of all of you. I am very, very thankful and grateful to all of you, whomever took the instruction very seriously and read Srila Prabhupada books. Guru Maharaj has mentioned one word. It's very, before initiation, for initiation, everybody is reading Srila Prabhupada books. After initiation, nobody is reading Srila Prabhupada books. So indirectly told, please continue the service. So my aim is, when I started this group, at least I can inspire the devotees, at least 108 devotees can complete this Bhagavatam and all. Actually, I don't know why this thing, it actually I got only because of Jagasakshi Prabhu who told you start a study circle group. Like that we started. Now also I am requesting whomever completed Bhagavatam, you all complete, so many devotees completed. You take these things seriously and inspire others to read Prabhupada books. It takes 2 more minutes, sorry. Whomever read Srila Prabhupada books, they all engaged in service. Amazing thing. Okay. In our temple nowadays, I told now from UK, so many boys and girls, they are reading books. They all got job now. They are going for a job. They are supplying ingredients like for deity, honey, ghee, camphor, so many things they are supplying. They have JioMart, Flipkart. They purchase from there. We come here. Every day practically we are getting so many things. Why I am telling this? They are asking me regularly, Prabhuji, what else I can do for Prabhupada? What else I can do for Prabhupada? What else I can do for Prabhupada? What else I can do? Prabhuji, is this enough? Shall I send 5 kg honey? Shall I send 10 kg honey? Shall I send this? Shall I do this thing? How many kg rice is required, Prabhuji? How many for deity? They are asking. Always keep on asking. And I told, no, nothing. You just do. So please read Srila Prabhupada books. By reading Srila Prabhupada books, automatically you get inspiration to serve. It's not for money or not for donation and inspiration. It's Prabhupada books. Prabhupada very clear. These books are Vedas for coming 10,000 years. So please read Prabhupada books. Not only reading, you inspire others. Start a group, study circle, or daily 5 minutes, 10 minutes, do something and inspire others. Because I got instruction from my spiritual master, so I planned, this is my service that I am going to continue in the future also. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So today Saturday feast, today we arrange a feast. This weekend Saturday program feast is sponsored by Bhakta Gautam Prabhu and Bhakti Rimpi Mataji. Their wedding celebration. Wedding both are same. But what is the difference between wedding and wedding? Welding पहले आग आएगा फिर स्मोक आएगा. Wedding first उल्टा हो जाएगा. So we माता जी कहाँ? रिम्पी माता जी, प्रभु जी कहाँ? माल celebration. Oh, sorry. Reading scriptures office problem. Okay. Anyhow, parent and in-law. Okay. कितना साल हो गया उनको?
49 years.
Wow. The next year they should give a big feast. Tell them how it's a When is your marriage day?
Mine is 9th July. Next.
Okay, advance. Okay. So Kṛṣṇa is with us. Even we commit mistake. So anniversary of Bhakta Arjun Hingorani and Bhakta Shobha Hingorani, parent. So please loudly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra once. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rāma, Rāma Rāma, Hare Hare. So July 9th also we can book, na?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So please pray everyone sincerely to this family and their parent and in-law. They should also become a devotee. They should, take initiation. They should go higher and higher in spiritual life, not only in material life. So please pray from the heart full of, joy in this thing. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. 3 times I offer them. They are Mahaprasada model. Okay. Huh? You want sad news and good news. Which one you want first? Huh? Sad news. Prasadam little bit there ho jayega. Good news. So we arranged a yatra. We already posted the group, right? It posted in the Gītā Yoga Center post. We are planning to go for a Udupi yatra. How many of you been to Udupi? How many of you been to Pājaka Kshetra? Janmasthal of this thing. How many of you went to, Madhvacharya jumped from one mountain. He landed, he just stepped on one ashra, in the snake, he was in the snake form, then jumped to his house. It's a very beautiful place. It's the top of the hill. So Prabhuji, please come. Wedding anniversary couple, they are coming. 40, how many years? 49 years, huh?
Yes.
Hare Krishna. So this Mataji and Prabhuji, they sponsor, Haribol. So, Udupi, how much? How much is the, when is the last date? Within 1 week, you give a name. It's a comfort yatra. Don't expect too much of facility. Don't expect, but you will get one good thing. Nice prasadam and nice katha. Jagasaksh Prabhu is leading. So please book here from our Gītā Yoga Center. Few devotees, Vrasaya Prabhu will come. I try to come because of health issue. Most of the time I may skip. Otherwise, our leaders will all come. Subudh Gopal Prabhu, Kṛṣṇa Prabhu, Chaitanya Prabhu, all will come. They will lead you along with Jagasakshi Prabhu. So please book your seats. There are 2 things, AC and non-AC both are there. Please go through the message and keep in touch with Prabhu. He will help you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.